Welcome back, Chiefs Kingdom, to the KC Sports Report. As always, I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to break down the Week 11 matchup between your Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Final score from Las Vegas, Nevada, Chiefs 35, Raiders 31. The Kansas City Chiefs pull off a miraculous fourth quarter comeback to advance to 9-1 on the season. What a game. The Chiefs came to play tonight, and specifically, MVP Patrick Mahomes led this team to the promised land with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Raiders took the lead 31-28 with about a minute and a half left in the fourth quarter, and Patrick Mahomes led this Chiefs offense on a phenomenal fourth quarter drive, capping it off with a big touchdown pass to Travis Kelce to give the Chiefs the lead, and ultimately, that ended up being the final score. So what a game. I mean, the Chiefs win big games, and the reason they win big games is because Patrick Mahomes turns into showtime. I mean, there's just no other way of explaining it. When the game is on the line, Patrick Mahomes is in his best form, in the best version of himself. It's just unbelievable. I mean, the Chiefs won this game, but the Raiders played a phenomenal game from start to finish. They just did. I mean, John Gruden and Carr really had a game plan for this game, and they went out and executed it. I mean, Josh Jacobs was basically running all over this Chiefs defense for basically the entire game. So, I mean, the Chiefs did have some problems on defense. I was really disappointed with the amount of penalties and the lack of pass rush on Derek Carr, but the Chiefs found a way to win this game in a tough environment on the road. And again, Andy Reid coming off a bye is a guy that you do not want to mess with. And the Chiefs were able to pull out a hard-fought victory in Las Vegas. And that is their first game in Vegas. And it's great to start off that long rivalry in Vegas with a win. So, I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, how are you guys feeling? Because on one hand, I'm very disappointed in the defense. I think that they played worse than they have all season. But again, I mean, how can I complain? Patrick Mahomes proves to everybody that he is the best quarterback in the NFL. When the game's on the line, when you need to make a play, that's what Patrick Mahomes does. He threw for 348 yards today and 2 touchdowns, and Clyde had 2 touchdowns, and Le'Veon Bell got in on the action as well. He scored his first touchdown in a Chiefs uniform. So the Chiefs offense was pretty good today. I mean, there were a lot of long drives, and it was basically back and forth. The Chiefs were down at halftime, but again, they were able to claw back, not only in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter as well. So what a time to be a Chiefs fan. When you got guys like Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, of course Patrick Mahomes, I mean, you were never out of a game. When the Chiefs got the ball back with about a minute and a half left, I knew Patrick Mahomes was going to go down there and score. I knew it because that's what Patrick Mahomes does. And that's why I love him. When the game matters, when you need to make a play, Patrick Mahomes steps up. And that, my friends, is why he is the best quarterback and why he is the MVP. I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, that was a monumental win. The Chiefs needed to win that game because if the Raiders won it, they would have only been a game back of the division. Now the Chiefs basically have the division in their hands, and as long as they don't mess it up, they should take it, which is just huge. But I cannot believe this. The Chiefs yet again show the entire NFL that no lead is safe. I mean, the Raiders had a lead with under 2 minutes to go, and it still wasn't enough. Patrick Mahomes led this team in a great fourth quarter comeback like he's done to so many other teams. And I wasn't even shocked. When he threw that touchdown pass to Travis Kelce, I almost expected it because that's what Patrick Mahomes does. So kind of getting away from Pat and how great he is, the defense was pretty bad today. Like I said earlier, I think that this was the defense's worst performance all year, but when the game mattered, they were able to make just enough stops. So I don't have too many harsh complaints, but the penalties, and you got to get the pass rush figured out because Derek Carr was basically under no pressure all night long, and when the Chiefs would all-out blitz, it would basically leave their tight end and Darren Waller wide open. which basically just torched us for yards. So there are things this Chiefs defense can do to get better, which I think that they need to get better if we want to win another Super Bowl. But I have very little complaints because at the end of the day, a win is a win. A win is a win in the NFL, and the Chiefs are sitting at 9-1, which is just amazing. So, I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, how you guys feeling? Again, this is just another example of the better team coming out with the win at the end. And, again, I want to give credit to the Raiders. They played a very good game. They just, for whatever reason, know how to drop a perfect game plan. But once again, the Kansas City Chiefs are the defending and reigning Super Bowl champions, and they find a way to win. At all costs, they find a way to win. I'm going to be interested to see how many Raiders fans comment on this video because they've just been talking crap the last 2 weeks. But we don't got to worry about them anymore because the Chiefs yet again find a way to win these big division games. And that's why the Chiefs are so successful. They find a way to dominate in the AFC West, and that's why they're successful. They win these games. The Raiders don't, and that's why the Chiefs won. I mean, obviously it took some late heroics from Patrick Mahomes, but the Chiefs find a way to win these games at all costs. So at the end of the day, this game chalks up to the offense performing very well and the defense not. Like I said, there are ways that we can improve on defense, but when you pull out a win in a tough environment, in a stadium you've never played in before for the very first time, it's a win. It's a win. And, you really can't complain because, again, the Chiefs are 9-1. We got a big game coming up next week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We play Tom Brady and them boys, but, this Chiefs offense is going to give that Bucs defense headaches, and I think the Chiefs got a very good chance to win that game. But, I mean, Chiefs Kingdom, how you guys feel about this game? I think that, once again, this offense was phenomenal, but the defense can improve. Dirty Dan Sorensen came up clutch yet again and sealed the game with a interception, and you love to see it. I think that was basically the nail in the coffin, and kind of just sold us all that the Chiefs are going to win this division. But I mean, oh, what a time to be a Chiefs fan! What a time! So the Kansas City Chiefs win a nail-biter in Las Vegas by a final score of 35-31 to prove again that they are the best team in the AFC West. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more of the best Chiefs content on YouTube. You can also support the channel through the Patreon and follow us on Instagram. The links to those are in the description. You just listened to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.